Oh, did we max out our bond with Shion? Are these the final events? Explosive charge! It's a mystic art? Dude! That's so sick! Oh, you got the ice cream thing, right? Aquia Surge, sure.
Come on, guys.
Dude! Okay, I understand. So, to get the second Mystic Arts, you have to max out their bond. Okay. That's interesting. So, I guess we're done with Shion. I guess that might be... Honestly, chat, another conclusion I came to, I'm pretty sure they're time sensitive. As in, like, you have to get to a certain point of the plot, and then they will come up. So... Oh.
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danance, Renance, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others, quite literally as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now... I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Alright, what's this? Game? Excuse me? What was that? I don't know what that was. That was so weird. Whatever. Grilled rat pig. Gotta make this and we should get a skit.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
So yeah, I was saying, and I got interrupted by the skit. But I'm pretty sure that I might be on everyone's last bonding scene. I'm pretty sure they're like based on where you are in the story. That would honestly make the most sense. So I might be able to get everyone else's after the cooldown.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there. What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
What? Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's Rapig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately. What with people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Agreed. Rapigs have tender, fatty meat. The taste can take some getting used to, but I would argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed. At first I wasn't sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water, but I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim? You have the weirdest tastes.
That's probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
so you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've got to admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat after all.
That reminds me. I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl. I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
Dohalim would go on my list. Oh, it has a little smiley face if you max them out. That's really neat.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
But, yeah. No way, Dohalim. You may be my favorite character, but I'm not letting you cook that owl. Dohalim, rare food connoisseur. Improved healing arts is really nice. Alright. I think we're ready, chat. So we are going to... I want to double check how many skits we watched, because I'm very curious. We got a lot today, and I haven't looked. 235 out of 320. Alright, so we're almost at 300. We need 300 for the trophy, which is all I'm worried about. If we don't get every skit, that's fine, because I know some skits are going to be hard to get and be very specific. That's normally how Tales of is. Like, some skits are just so specific. Oh, can I not fast travel to where I was? That's kind of lame. Yes, we gotta walk back.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That's gonna be a little annoying. Luckily, it's not super long, though. Who am I playing as? Play Shion. We'll take Isara out for Dohalim. We will add Law for Alphen. Yeah, give Alphen a break. He's been in the party for a while. I'll fight you guys to remember how to play. I would love to execute Shion's thing. If I could. Papa. Yeah, I'm Dohalim. Shouldn't have done it on that wolf, whatever. Get him with the explosion. Get him with the light. Annihilate. And we're gonna see a lot of over limits from Law. Dude, I can't wait to see another character's level 2 Mystic Art. Oops. Get him, Law. Trap him. Nice. Yo, Rimwell's calling my powers. Supernova. Love it. I'm right here, Rimwell. Don't worry.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Not gonna bother fighting that mantis. It takes way too long. We already did this dungeon. The game is for some reason not allowing me to fast travel. I'll set a happy battle so I can keep my bonuses though. Just in case we run into anything else. Which we most definitely will. That's Crossblade, right? Yep. Should be. Here we go. Break him. Never miss. Knock it down. Easy. Got my light coming up. I'm taking out Lunar Blast. I want something different. It's Lunar Corruption. Let's try that one. That's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty sick. That's nice. Keep my casting time. How dare you? That's very nice for escaping. Burn him. Find him. My spell. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's time. You made me mad. I didn't get it. Yeah, I did not get it. Is it the same as Alphen's? It should be. 5+ combo performed using separate arts. Okay. It's gonna be kind of hard to perform. I'm gonna have like a... I'm gonna have to like go from aerial to ground because I feel like with spells it's very hard to get a mystic art. It's gonna take some practice getting with Shion. We'll get it eventually.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Going, going, going. Trying to see right there. Also, quick save really quick because it is warning me about something.
Soon, we might have to be ready to face anything.
I'm ready.
I'm determined to save Shion and Dana. Nothing I learn can change that.
Let's get it. I'm so hyped, dude. I'm so excited. Woo. There's a star right there. I want to see what's up here. Oh.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Okay, game.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
A forbidden zone.
For the people of Lenegus, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority, grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose, and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long.
Yeah, dude. What's this? Not bringing table, many subjects undoubtedly never came back alive from their operations on this. Alright. What we got over here?
I think I can make this work.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Danon astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure, taking the form of a Danon. Codename Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the Master Cores. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the Lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renin citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renins are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait.
What is it? Did you find something?
It's a list of names, with the title, Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful. Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
They've re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Alphen.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
Volron? But that means...
He's only Sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new Sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 Sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the Sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a Sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renin homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign, and Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Okay, so Volron and Alphen are the only sovereigns. I had a feeling. Also, the crown contest, they were like leading into that, like at the end of, I think it was in the 5th realm, they were leading into, yeah, oh, was it a ruse? Like, what is all a lie? Like, I guess the crown contest wasn't really what we thought it was. Obviously, this didn't give us all the answers, but this gave us a good bit. Let's watch this skit, and then we'll start looking at the terminals.